And more bass, please.
We have a certain degree of authenticity. Who we are is like 100% when we play. We don't act anything. We are just who we are with all the highs and lows that we have. And somehow when we play, it just clicks in place and everybody is his own personality. And together we are like something new. Our band, we've been playing for 36 years together and we have a certain way of playing together. And certain things you cannot explain, you cannot teach things. You have to experience them. And when you play with us and you feel the energy that we have as a band, immediately you start to have the same energy. It's natural because you're musicians, you're used to listening, you're used to breathing with other musicians, and it just comes together and it just feels right also for musicians that usually don't play this kind of music.
To work with young musicians, it's always the enthusiasm, and they don't have these 3 hours rehearsal. Oh, we need a break now. We need a. I mean, it's they play for life and death. When the young people come together, especially in a youth orchestra and in a festival atmosphere like here, it's like you can work on one bar like 2 hours, and they still want more.
Musicians that have been playing for 20, 30, 40 years, there's always a routine that comes. It's inevitable. But young musicians, they're so open, they're so fresh, they're so thankful for everything they get. And it's such a great experience to play with them. I love it. It's just like, it's the best.
You need all the rhythm, right? Only
just the rhythm section. Just the rhythm section.
At the beginning we came and it was like, yeah, it's going to be okay, it's going to be okay. And we worked and Ariel worked really hard with them and everything. And then suddenly it all came together and they made a huge jump. It was so beautiful to see, you know. It's so beautiful.
I'm so touched to see young people to do something good and do something so good and do it with such a good attitude. And I feel not so much older than them. I mean, I don't feel like patronizing them at all. I've become very playful too.
This kind of music is very demanding technically and musically, but it has to be like on the point rhythmically. And I think this is maybe the main thing, that they play 11/8 and 7/8 and grooves and very complicated rhythms. It's very important for the young people to experience this, and I think they enjoyed it very much. And, it was demanding, it was very intensive, but it paid off.
Yesterday evening I felt like we were a family. We were also sitting together very close with the audience, and it was just an amazing feeling of unity and happiness. People came, they said how much it gave them to the heart, and I think it's one thing to play good music. It's of course beautiful, that's what we want to do, but to know why you do this music is like the top of the top. And yesterday was one of these moments where I really experienced that, and that makes me happy to be a musician.